Alright, my P's and Peepettes, this is a spotlight review of the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, April O'Neil. It's not there. It just says April. Okay, fine. So, April. I don't know if Playmates Toys is embarrassed by this new design. I'm not. I think she's pretty cool in the show. She's gotten me to chuckle here and there, which is pretty much what they're going for with the attitude of this series, basically. As it stands, I have no complaints about April. I know a lot of people are really negative towards the design of this character, but I gotta say, I'm all about change. Change is a good thing. If we got the same character in the same yellow jumpsuit with the same news van over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, how long do you think this franchise is gonna last? Anyway, we're going to take a look at the action figure now. Taking a look at the packaging as partake of every single video review on this channel. And we got the 4 heroes in a half shell on the top right corner. Nickelodeon, your promotion for the Pizza Points, details inside. April, Street Smart Best Friend, right. Wow, that's actually hard to say. Street Smart Best Friend. Street Smart Best Friend. Blah. Anyway, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Warning Choking Hazard, Playmates Toys, ages 4 and plus, on to the back of the packaging. And there's the summary for the series as a whole. Pause the viewer and read it if you want. I'm sure you can see it from this far back. There's April and her bio. Pause the viewer and read it if you want. Species, human, weapon, baseball bat. Of course. And there's a nice look at the artwork of April O'Neil. Looks pretty cool. Right. Other figures available in this line comes in Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, April O'Neil, Master Splinter, Baron Draxum, Meat Sweats, and Origami Ninja. And that's your packaging, so let's go ahead and remove her out of it and continue on with the review. Alright, so let's take a look at the contents that comes within the set before the action figure. Here's the product catalog, which I'm not going to show because I've shown it off plenty of times, but here's your promotion for the Secret Seward Squad, so if you wanted to see that again, there you go, more power to you. And here's the slip that would come with the code that you enter to playmatestoys.com to redeem your pizza points. So, yay. So, the first thing that I want to address is that this figure is very difficult to stand up. I'm having to cheat here. I have to use some sticky tack, as you can see at the bottom of her feet there, just to get her to balance just right and stay in place. Because if I didn't have that tack there, she would fall over very easily. She is quite the challenge to stand up when compared to the Origami Ninja. Since we got the figure up close here, let's take a good look at her face. She looks cool. I like the way that this figure looks. It would have been nice if she actually had her glasses, but they're up here, just not painted. Well, the glass piece isn't painted. Would have been nice, but whatever. So, I guess they just couldn't replicate glasses on an action figure here. So, she looks better without them, to tell you the truth. Anyway, she's got some nice painted lips. Her eyes are painted pretty clean, even though this one's looking to the left, but I'm sure that is the official way that they're supposed to be painted, considering that the actual promotional figure here, the prototype, actually has the same dealio. Look very closely. If my camera will focus in, you can see the eye is looking to the left. Right. So, be addressed on this, because I'm sure every figure is going to have this here. I'm not saying that this is a problem, because clearly it's not. Anyway, let's continue looking at the figure. So here's a look at her torso and her arms. She's got these nice stripe detailings here on the sleeves. Would have been nice if they were actually painted, but I'm sure this is accurate to the character model in the show. Speaking of which, on the back, something, I don't know what exactly it is, but it's probably a part of the jacket itself in the cartoon. She does have some black pants, and she's got some yellow boots, because why not? There seems to be no paint on them whatsoever, except for the fact that they're actually painted yellow, but the detail on them looks really cool. So, nothing to really complain about. Let's go through the articulation real quickly on April. She has a ball-jointed head. You do have your ball-jointed shoulders with that hinge to allow some inward and outward, quite a bit. You got your full 360 rotation. You have a swivel cut above the elbow joint. The elbow joint is single jointed, just to get 90 degrees of bend. Nothing at the wrist. We'll come back to that in just a minute. Nothing at the waist. You've got those awkward hip joints, which again, I don't like them, but hey, that's just me. Anyway, you do get this much kicking forward. You do get this much going back, which is nothing. And if you turn them this way, it's the only way to do this, but you can get your full JCVD split, so there's your seal quality. And then down below at the knee, we got a swivel cut above the knee joint, which is a single jointed knee. Does get 9 degrees of bend, which is all you can ask for. And that is it. There is nothing beyond the knee joints, so, you know, it's to be expected. Again, allies and villains don't get much love. And that's just Playmates toys for you in a nutshell, right? Or should I say a half shell? Ha ha ha! Anyway, we got some other stuff to look at. Let's take a look at the other contents the figure comes with in the form of accessories. Starting off with Lucille. Okay, clearly not Lucille, but it's a very nice looking green baseball bat. You know, it looks like one of those ones that are very safe for children in case they want to butt somebody in the head, right? And we'll see if she can hold this pretty good. Her hands, as I go back to them now, are sculpted in a awkward position. This is not warped at all. This is how her wrist is. It's folded down like this so she can hold the bat in a much more natural position when threatening enemies, like so. So there you have that. She can hold it pretty good in the left hand. Her right hand doesn't really want to, well, it does, it can't really get a good grip over it. So that's not all she comes with. She also comes with, since it is a magic weapon, a magic form of it with some fire, right? Because why not? It looks cool. It's made out of translucent plastic, as you can see my finger right through it. Very nice. Well, let's see if she can hold this one much better on this side here. Nope, it comes right out of her hands because it's not actually the same quality of plastic here. This one feels like a rougher plastic, and this is actually pretty smooth. So obviously it's going to slide right out of her hands. Let's try the left hand real quickly. No, it's getting ready to come out, so it doesn't hold too well. So we'll just switch right back to just its natural looking form, like so. And see if we can pose the figure just a little bit here. Oh, no. There. Well, actually, that's balancing her pretty well. Huh. So, there's one other accessory that we need to talk about that the figure comes with, and that is her little magical pet creature cat-like thing here named Mayhem. What the hell was that? I don't do the video editing here, people. Still, pretty nice looking design. Very accurate to the show. Maybe this should have been painted blue here, but it's a budget thing, you know. $8 action figure, you can't really ask for much, but maybe some articulation would have been nice. I mean, look at this. It looks like there's actually a cut here to allow a swivel at the head, but it's not possible considering that the head is actually glued in place. You can see the glue right there, so it doesn't turn, it doesn't move, it's stationary. It's just an add-on piece that you can just put right next to April, and just because, there you go. Not much else to really say about it. So, you know, I will say that the paint job on it, maybe not the best work here, but it's not too bad. I mean, it does fit the character pretty nicely from what has been offered so far out of just a couple of appearances from the first episode to maybe here and there in her apartment, and that's basically it. Still, I like the character. I like the way it does look. It just would have been nice if there was just something at all. Nothing at all. Nothing. One other thing that I gotta say about Mayhem. Stop it! Anyway, let's say it. So, it is actually a running change when compared to the prototype here. As you can see, its tusk, as I want to call them, are actually much more detailed. They're actually raised, as you can see. They do stick out quite a bit when compared to the official release here, which are actually sculpted onto the face itself. As you can see, they don't come out anywhere at all. There's like very little depth going on here. So from far away, it looks like he's got a derpy face. You just can't look past that at all. I mean, it's like right there, and it just really does bug the crap out of me. Right. Anyway, that's just basically my nitpick on the figure. Not much else to really say about this, so let's dare to compare with some other Ninja Turtle action figures from the Rise of the TMNT line. So here's Raphael, starting things off. And go ahead and bring in Leonardo next, followed by Donatello. Here comes Michelangelo. Here's the Origami Ninja. And we're going to put Master Splinter in the front yet again because he's the smallest of the bunch. But they're just size comparisons. She fits in pretty good in the range of Michelangelo and Master Splinter, right? Because everyone else is much taller. So there you have your size comparisons. So final thoughts on the action figure. Is she worth picking up? Well, if you like the character in the show, if you like the design that they're going with here in this series, you know, more power to you. I think she's pretty cool. I do have some complications with the action figure. There are some things that I needed to address real quickly. I feel like had they taken a little more time to go back and work on this figure, they could have fixed a few things. It would have been nice if she had some wrist swivels, maybe even around her forearm section, just so you can get her bat in other positions, especially with the fact that her hands are molded in a position where she's holding a bat naturally, but it does come back and it makes the figure look awkward, unfortunately. So, as you can see, it's really not that good of a design. The real issue that I've got with the figure is just the fact that she can't really hold her weapon too well. As you can see, the bat's finally starting to give here. It's going to fall out anytime soon, and she can't hold this one for anything. Still though, pretty cool looking. Just wish there could have been something I could do about this. Anyway, not much else to say about it, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video by saying it's up to you guys whether or not you want to pick her up. I think she's a cool figure. Just a little bit of a bummer, but not as bad as the Origami Ninja. So that I'm going to go ahead and answer for you guys. So questions and comments, you know what to do. Hit it down below in the comment section of the video. If you like today's video review, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to give me a sub up. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Don't forget to throw in the towel. And until then, this is the Unprofessional Toy Reviewer, Reds Power, signing off, saying thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you whenever you see me.